All right, welcome back, folks, ladies and gentlemen, and young and old. We have a great feature matchup, so to speak. Justin Hall versus Pedro Botta. Pedro's a 654 Fargo versus the infamous Justin Hall, famous bank pool one pocket player, 758 Fargo. This is a race of three, and this is a loser's bracket action match. And I know Pedro wants this match really, really bad. Right on, Rasheen. Maybe he can make that happen. I don't know. Not really sure what his schedule looks like around that date, but you never know. I'm pretty sure he's, if he hasn't seen your post, he's probably heard about it. I'm sure somebody said something to him about you. Either way, we got an awesome one pocket match here. This is a race of three. Pretty sure we'll be showing you guys a hot seat match next after this. So I need some people to share the stream, if you don't mind. Share it to all your friends and whatnot, and let's get this thing popping. Justin Hall decides to go ahead and give Pedro Botta his first ball, which is probably the thing to do at this point. Oh, lost his cue ball on that one. So I guess I will be taking that one ball away from Pedro. Just as soon as he got it, he will lose it. Very unfortunate. Forgot where his cue ball was going. And Justin Hall looks like he's going to be giving it right back to Pedro. And let's see if Pedro can keep it down for a change. Back on the board. Pedro's got a one-rail bank at the 10 ball. It might offer, I don't really know if it offers position for the 5 or not. It's very hard to tell so far away. Pedro looks like he's going to swing at this shot and maybe draw his cue ball into the stack. No. But he does, he places the 10 ball nicely in front of his pocket. So Justin's got his work cut out for him. So let's see what Justin decides to do. I think Pedro needs to make sure he protects his 10 ball, so more than likely he'll be sending the cue ball back into the stack of balls. Try to freeze him right up to it. And let's see how he hits it. That is not bad. Not bad. I expect Justin Hall maybe to do a one-rail bank, or no. He's not doing a one-rail bank. He's just skimming off the 2 ball and just leaving the cue on the side rail. I like that shot. One of these days I'm going to learn how to play this one pocket game. Pedro does a one-rail bank onto the 5, and now he's got 2 balls hanging around his pocket. Unfortunately, I believe he let his cue ball come out, so Justin will be able to get the 5 and the 10 out at the same time, I believe. Oh, yes. Really nice shot by Justin Hall. You guys should be in for some really good pool here. Where's my shares at, folks? Where is my shares at? Great match here, Justin Hall versus Pedro Botta. Yeah, you got time.
Yeah.
I'll let it know that you want to
I
play.
already talked to him.
Okay,
I already told him.
awesome. All right, just like that. That's right. Pedro said, when you give it away, that's what happens. Can't afford no more giveaways. Let's take this down. None to it the way you do it. Let's get a move on. You got this. Pedro Botta in the house. Racks, Billiards, Sports Bar and Grill. Get down here. This is great stuff happening right now. All right, I'm going to try to pay attention on this one here. Making sure I get my stream out there. Needed you guys to get your share on.
What place is this for, do you know?
I believe this is, I'm not really for sure, 5th, 6th position. All right, so Pedro got one down. Trying to figure out how to get another one down. Looks like it's going to be the 5 ball. There you have it. I don't think he's got what he's looking for here. Maybe a 4-14 combo, maybe. Yep, looks like it's what he's swinging at, 4-14. And just comes up short on the combo, so unfortunately, that's going to leave Justin Hall looking pretty good here. And Pedro is not a very happy camper at the moment. Unfortunately, he leaves Justin Hall straight in on the 7 ball. And Justin Hall says, "Thank you very much." Gets a little gets a little out of line here on this 10 ball, but I still think he's going to swing at it. He'll draw his cue ball into the 12, and that should leave him a shot on the 8. Maybe leave him a shot on 11, but I believe it'll leave him a shot on the 8. Well, guess he doesn't like that shot. to go ahead and give Pedro the 14, he says, and be done with it. So Pedro's got 3 balls. Pretty sure Justin broke this game.
He broke Pedro's serve.
Yes.
Playing good.
Huh?
Good. Playing good.
I mean, Pedro's not playing the greatest.
Yeah, he's tired.
Yeah. Did you share my stream yet, sir?
No.
Will you please tighten up and share my stream? I need
Okay.
some help here.
That's really the problem.
I got 23 viewers. There should be like 2,000.
Okay.
I just shared to like 20-something places here. All right, Justin Hall gets the 6 ball out of the way, leaving Pedro. Well, what's Pedro got here? I don't think Pedro has a whole lot. Maybe he's coming off the 13 and leaving the cue ball on the end rail. Is that what I'm seeing? Is that what you guys are seeing? It's kind of what I'm seeing. I don't play a lot of one pocket, just so you guys know. Well, he's going to bank the 13 up table and leave the cue ball on the end rail. Either way, he's going to leave the cue ball. Oh, wow. He's going very aggressive here. And look at the shot he just laid on a 13 ball. Unbelievable. I did not see him back banking that 13 ball. Justin says, that's okay. You can have it. You hit it that good. You deserve it. Very nice shot by Pedro. Can't believe that ball didn't drop. He hit it like really, really good. And so now what's up his sleeve? He's trying to freeze him into the balls. And I believe the cue ball leaked out. It's going to give Justin Hall a bank on the 12 ball. Can't really tell if the 4 ball's in the way or not of the bank. If that's the case, he won't be going for that bank. So he's going to be shooting a 6 long rail bank. And making sure Pedro doesn't have anything on this 11-4 combo. I think he hit it just good enough. Yeah, I don't believe. Well, actually, it looks like Pedro may have a shot on this 4 ball. Pedro won't get out of the way so I can see it, and I guess Pedro doesn't have a shot on it. So he's playing off the 6 ball, looks like, or the 10 ball, getting behind the 6. Hits it very well. Nicely played. All right, Justin Hall's looking at maybe the 2 ball. Drawing the cue ball in between the 4 and the 3. That's a tough order there. Maybe drawing it off the 8 ball. Justin's in a little predicament here. Pedro's got the 3 and the 4 hanging by his pocket. 1 high, 1 low, which is, from what I'm told, that's what you want. I think that's Pedro's pocket over there, about what the 3 and the 4 is, if I'm not mistaken. See what Pedro decides to do. Cut the 3 ball in. He's got the shot. I like that. You got to go gung-ho here and make something happen. Very nice shot by Pedro. That gives him a 5-1 ball count and looking pretty strong here. Pedro's got a very nice opportunity to go ahead and clean this rack up and tie this ball game up at 1-1 against Justin Hall of all. Well, Pedro's got to make those balls. Got to make those balls. Can't be missing those opportunities that Justin Hall gives them. Got to go ahead and take it down. All right, so Pedro, I don't think he's got a one rail on the 6 ball. I don't believe the 6 ball banks one rail. Thanks for the share, Billy. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. I sure will, Rasheen. If I get a moment, I will let them know. Appreciate you guys sharing the stream for me. Numbers are starting to move up a little bit. Like I said, guys, do me a favor. If you guys have not shared but if you guys have not subscribed to my YouTube channel as of yet, I would greatly appreciate it if you could take a moment out of your time to go to YouTube and just put in Sunshine State Pool Tour. I would greatly appreciate it. When you get there, just hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Once again, thanks for all the love and support. You guys are all right. And Pedro Botta makes a very nice bank on the 8 ball. And Justin Hall is covering up my main camera here. So I'm going to go ahead and Pedro's got ball number 6 on his side. And he is wide open to run this rack out. And just as I say that, he misses the 10 ball. Practically... there's no reason for that. There he goes. Even though you guys didn't see the camera, he knows he dogged it. Point his little imagination pistol to his head like he was shooting his head off. Had a big time brain fart there. And if he keeps doing that, Justin Hall's going to make him pay for it. And just as I say that, wow, 6 balls hanging in the pocket. Pedro desperately needs to get this rack. Really, really bad. What's up, Christian? Derek? What's going on, fellas? Nice of you guys to join us. Better late than never, I suppose. Thank you guys for showing up. All right. I'm feeling that Pedro's a little on the anxious side. He knows how strong Justin Hall's game is, and well, like he was saying earlier, sometimes he just can't breathe. You have the opportunity to try to make something happen. Just can't seem to get it down. As Justin Hall just makes 2 balls in one shot. He's got nicely positioned on the 11 ball to give him, a -1. So that puts him down to 2. And said he has seen enough. So I'm going to go ahead and correct the scores back to 0. What is wrong with you, dude? Can't you see I'm working over here? All right, Pedro Botta gets one under his belt against Justin Hall. Ties this ball game up at 1-1. Pedro Botta to break. Race to 3. Losers bracket action. 1-1, one pocket. Yes, we are playing one pocket. Some of our bystanders don't know what's going on here. We are playing one pocket. Pedro to break. Tied the ball game up. Rack number 3. Justin Hall comes to the table and makes an A-OK shot here. I think Pedro might have a bank on this 2-ball. All right, Derek, get your entry in, man. I don't know if you haven't done it yet, but if you haven't, do so as soon as you can, because you know how the fields fill up really fast out there in Berlin's. We will definitely see you then for sure. And Pedro takes the first ball of rack number 3 here against Justin Hall. And I'm sure if I read Pedro's mind correctly, he really wants to win this match. Really wants to win this match. Pedro is considering himself a great one-pocket player, so this is definitely putting him to the test. Well, you guys done already? Did you come out with it? No? That's for sure. Nice kick by Justin. Justin Hall makes a superb kick on the 4-ball. Superb, I tell you. See what Pedro's going to do here. Skim off the, what is that, 13 or 10? Pedro's pocket is right where he stands, so more than likely he's going to try to get the cue ball back in the stack somehow. Maybe he'll need to go 2 rails off the 13. I like 2 rails off the 13, 2 rails into the 7-9. Certainly don't like this intentional foul stuff that he's been doing. And I believe he did just do another intentional foul. Pedro seems to do that more than anybody else I've seen. So that takes him down from 2-1. Justin Hall coming to the table. Nicely done. Right on, Derek. Appreciate the entry. Bring your friends. Tell them it's going to be a lot of fun. Should be a pretty big event. All right, well, I don't think that's quite what Pedro had in store for Justin Hall. Justin's got a back bank on the 4-ball. I don't think he's going to have any problem shooting at this. Doesn't look like the 11-9 ball is dead, so don't really see any issues here. It's kind of like a free shot for Justin Hall. And he does whack at it. I think he's playing more position than he was trying to make the ball. So maybe with that being said, the 11-9 may be wired. Hard to tell. Looks really close to being wired. Pedro makes a nice shot at getting the 4-ball out. Actually, wait a minute. That's right. That was Justin's pocket. Looks like he'll be thinning this 4-ball, trying to get the cue ball back on the other side of the table. Like so. Justin Hall's got a free bank at the, actually, no, he does. Nothing's free yet. Just frees him up in the pack of balls again. What's up, Trey? Long time no hear, buddy. Brent, once again. Glad you can make it back to us. Got some really good action going on now. Justin Hall versus Pedro Botta. And it is a 1-1 match right now. And we're playing cat and mice right here with the cue ball at the moment. Neither one of them's trying to give up anything to either one of them. So it's pretty much going to be whoever makes the first mistake is probably going to lose. And it's usually been Pedro, but either way. What's up? Nice kick. Justin Hall says he's not giving in one bit. Pedro trying to figure out what he needs to do to take a advantage of Justin Hall. Skim the one, try to get the cue ball back down to the end rail. That's what he tries to do, but that's no way no. Leaves Justin Hall a one rail bank. Nicely done. He didn't get much out of that, so it looks like that's only going to cost him the one ball. Tie this ball count at 1-1. I don't think anything else goes, and it doesn't. So we're at a 1-1 situation here on both sides of the board. One game winner for each one. One ball for each one. And the ball count for this rack number 3. Pedro Botta looking at playing another safety off the 8 ball. There's 13 balls on the table. All right. This could be a very long game. Looks like the getting ready for an up table battle here. What's up, Brian Sudney? Jose Guerrera? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the show. I don't know if it's the last Saturday of the month thing or not, Paul. I wanted to come in and work on my streaming service. So they were doing a one pocket tournament. I believe it is a monthly one pocket tournament. So I decided to come up and do some streaming for these guys and help put one pocket on the map, I suppose. Not really for sure exactly how it works, but if you want, you can friend request Ian Perez. He's the tournament director of the tournament for the one pocket. And you can check out the flowers and all the details that's on his page, I'm assuming. I know if you're friends or if you join the group Racks Regulars, which is right here in Sanford, they normally post all the flyers on it as well, so you can read up on them. Pretty good there, Brian. Thanks for tuning in to the show. Looks like Pedro's got an opportunity to make another ball and get the 7 ball out at the same time. Shoot the 13 in the top right corner and swing around and get that 7 out, and he misses the 7 ball completely. Took his eye off the ball, and next thing you know, He misses both shots. Very fortunate not to leave Justin Hall a shot on that 7 ball. Very fortunate. But Justin does have a combo if he elects to go for it. Uh-oh, here we go. Back cut on the 10 ball. It does come with a fence. Maybe not that big of a fence. Or is it? Yep, that was a really big fence. I knew it came with a fence. Don't think he was trying to abuse his fence that bad. And that just may cost Pedro this game. Can't make those kind of mistakes against world-class players like Justin Hall. He is certainly going to make you pay. And just like that, we're looking at going up 5 balls to Pedro's 1 and rack number 3. See how he gets positioned, probably on the 3 ball. Here it comes. How was the speed on that, folks? What a very nice shot. I think he's got just enough room on the 3 ball to make it. And then he shoots it straight into the rail. Wow. So he had a lot of, maybe he didn't have enough room to make the ball. Maybe he meant to turn it a little bit to the right. I think the 15 ball might have had him hampered just a little bit. Marcos Burgos, what's going on, big dog? You're welcome, Paul. Appreciate it, big dog. It's a great room for sure. We're using 6 9-foot diamonds. Smoke-free pool room. We got like 17 7-foot diamonds. Even have a VIP room with a 7-foot diamond in it. Very, very well laid out here. Got some of the greatest food in the Orlando area. When it comes to a pool room, you ever make your way to Sanford, you must stop by. You will not be disappointed. Very friendly atmosphere. Action galore. Even the owner of the pool room, Pedro, that you guys are watching right now, he loves 1 pocket action. He'll even do some 9 ball and 10 ball action if the numbers match up right. All right, Justin Hall, 2 balls away from taking rack number 3. Trying to get it done. Pedro needs to make a stand here and make something happen. I don't really see any opportunities here to play a ball in his pocket, so you can be looking at playing a safety or playing a defense mode, get that 9 ball out of the pocket. Well, he's very fortunate to not leave Justin Hall a shot here. Justin don't even think here. He knows what's up. Just skim off the side of that 6 ball and just leave the cue ball at the top rail, and that's all it takes. What's up, Nick? What's going on, David? Welcome to the stream. Don't you guys forget to share the stream for me if you don't mind. I should be pushing 200 viewers here. We're running a little low here. Help a brother out. Got a great 1 pocket action here. Justin Hall versus Pedro Botta. And Justin's trying to put it into Pedro right now. Leading this 3rd rack, 6-1 against Pedro. Pedro's got an open shot on the 1 ball. Doesn't even worry about the 9 ball. Oh, I was looking at the wrong pocket. My bad. Anywho, there was a free shot on the 4 ball. Now Justin's probably going to have to go to the end rail and kick these 2 balls back up table. More than likely. Can't leave them there because they look pretty wired. And that's exactly what he does, just enough to get them apart. All right. Pedro's got the, I believe Pedro's got the advantage here if he can just take control here. Try to not do anything crazy. Not leave Justin Hall any routine shot. Don't matter if it's a bank or whatever. Don't leave him any routine shots whatsoever. Pedro has an opportunity to get back in this game. Fortunately, it's starting to get kind of ugly now. All the balls are up table except for two. I think Pedro just needs to skim off the 9 ball, send the cue ball back up table. Maybe leave the 9, push it around the 6 and the 15 maybe. I don't know if he can quite hit it that thin. Two rails. Nice attempt by Pedro, trying to make something happen. Fortunately, Justin Hall's definitely a favorite to make this 9 ball 1 rail bank. And sure enough, sinks it in there like swimwear. Justin don't waste no time. All right, Pedro finally comes to the table with a nice 1 rail bank on the 4, and he will have to hit this pretty hard. The angle is going to have to shorten it up just a tad. And he shortened it up quite a bit, actually, so ends up missing it, almost makes it in Justin's pocket. And Justin almost takes it down. All right, so Pedro's got his work cut out for him. So looking at the 12 ball, looking at the 15 ball, couple rails. Yep. Well, that ball better go in. Pretty sure Justin Hall's not going to have a problem making this 12 ball up table. Well, maybe Justin Hall will have a problem making this ball. Either way, Pedro's still in a world of trouble here. Justin's got a ball high and he's got a ball low. And Pedro just has, well, he's got a shot on the 5 ball. He's got to run it up the rail. That's a shot on the 15 if he wants to take it on. I like the 5 ball better. At least if he makes the 5, he's automatic for the 15. Just got to bear down and make this 5 ball. And he does. He was playing the cue ball as well. That's a very nice shot by Pedro. Considering him being down. Wow. Wow. All right, Pedro got a long rail bank or short rail bank on the 4 ball. Now Pedro's supposed to make this shot. Pedro plays this game enough where he should not have a problem making this 4 ball. And unbelievable, just hangs in the pocket. Just hangs in the pocket. Justin's going to give it to him, so I'm going to mark it.
7-3.
All right, Pedro makes a nice attempt to get his 12 ball down there. Unfortunately, Justin's got another shot to make this 1 ball. And it just hangs in the pocket. Pedro's in some serious trouble here. So Pedro's going to decide to go ahead and just follow this ball in. And that does not happen. So game over. And go ahead and reset the scores down to 0. Pedro is certainly not a happy camper here. I don't blame him. And Justin Hall on the hill first. 2-1, Justin Hall. Hey guys, don't forget our next event. It's going to be, we're going to be hanging out at Brulin's North out in Lakeland for our $1,000 added open 9-ball event, October the 9th and the 10th. Get your entries in. We're ready to go, folks. Hi, guys. I will be right back in just a second. All right, guys, here we go. I am back. Probably going to need an update on the score if anybody has one.
I'll be right back. Get on the fridges and keep balls down.
There's only 13 balls on the table, Baba.
So it's 1-1. All right, 1-1 here. Justin Hall leading this race 2-1 against Pedro Botta. Racing to 3, losers bracket action. Pedro has 2 balls. Somebody just told me Pedro only had 1. I will confirm that here in just a minute. There we go. All right, Pedro has 2, and looks like Justin's got 1 hanging in the pocket. So that's bad news for Pedro, because this rack here is kind of, well, I guess it kind of favors both sides. Just got to get that 13 ball out of there. Pedro's probably going to shoot the 12 to the rail first, then clip the 13 and send the 12 back out table. Oh. Okay, I don't know about that one. Not with the 6 ball hanging there. That's an automatic combo for Justin. And sure enough, Justin takes that ball down. And another one. And it looks like there's going to be another one. And another one. All right. What do we got here now? Oh, he's straight in with the 4 ball. Thought he was hooked by the balls in the middle. So Justin's looking at playing the 8 ball possibly. Drawing back for the 5. And Justin Hall may not let Pedro back to the table. The table says you can have it. Pedro does not want any more of it. All right, so Pedro Botta is out of this tournament.